I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I need a camera person. You have to juggle everything when you're doing this. Juggle the thing. Get back to where you're supposed to be so you can be in frame. Hi. Okay, this is a video response to Kellie Murton's tag, Getting to Know You. And thank you, Kellie. Hi, Kellie. Thank you very much for tagging me. Unfortunately, I don't know who to pay this in return to because I don't know anybody on YouTube. Kellie's my first friend here on YouTube, and I don't really know anybody to tag. I don't know 3 people to tag back because Kellie's already been tagged, obviously, so I can't tag her again. But I thought I would just go ahead and respond anyway. You guys are getting to see me in my raw form. I'm in my workout clothes. I just got back from the tanning salon, so I have no makeup on. My hair's in a baseball cap. But hey, this is pretty much how I look every time I'm in here crafting. So, so it's kind of fitting. I really didn't feel like, getting the whole dressed up thing and doing the hair and putting on the makeup and getting dressed. And I was like, this is just the way I look. So, except usually I'm in a big old honking football jersey when I'm in here. I like to be comfortable when I'm crafting. So, anyway, so here we go. I'm going to start with the first question. What is your YouTube name and what is your name? And I was so original with this when I signed up for YouTube. I used my real name, Kim Reed, and that's my YouTube name, and that is my real name. I felt pretty comfortable with that because there's like a gazillion Kim Reeds, and here and especially in my area. I live in Sarasota, and there's like a ton of Kim Reeds just in this area alone. So I felt pretty comfortable doing my real name. Now, I guess there's a lot of people who use their blog name for their YouTube channel, and I have no intention of ever blog. Well, I can't say that. Now watch me tomorrow. I'll start a new blog, but I have no intention of blogging because it's just too time consuming, and I have a full-time job, and a boyfriend who takes my, I have to give him some time too, and and with crafting, I just don't have time. So like I said, I just use my real name, and so that's me. How did you get started with crafting? I was sitting around last October with my boyfriend on a weekend, and we golf. I live here on a golf course here in Sarasota, and so we golf, but in our downtime, it's usually just sitting in front of the TV, watching TV, whatever. And I was totally bored, and I said, I want to start doing something. I want to start being productive. And I did some research and was just trying to find something to do. And I came across YouTube and Rachel's video, Rach0113 here on YouTube. And I started checking out her work, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this, what she's doing. And so I started looking into mixed media art, and I went to Amazon.com and ordered a whole bunch of books, which you can see up there. A whole bunch of books from Amazon on mixed media art. And so that is actually what got me into crafting. I started watching her videos. I altered my first book, which I have posted here on YouTube. It's a steampunk book, and that was a Stephen King book, and I totally altered that. And that's, what jump started me into all this. And now I love bookbinding. I'm now starting to, getting ready to start doing some clay work, and but art journaling and altered books, that's basically where I started with this. Now I'm doing albums and mini albums, and I've gotten really addicted to that. I don't know why, because I don't have any, I don't have any family. I don't have any kids. It's basically just me, and my boyfriend doesn't live with me, but, that's pretty much it. So I don't really have anything to scrapbook, but for some reason I love the process of putting a book together, and it must be my love of books, because I love to read, and so that's, you know, pretty much what I'm doing. So anyway, but that was initially what got me going into crafting, mixed media art. I just fell in love with that whole, you know, that whole genre. What is my favorite crafting brand? Well, oh my gosh, that's a hard one, because when you're doing different things, you have your favorites. So everything is my favorite. Because I love golden paints and the mediums, and I love all the sprays. Lindy Stamp Gang is my favorite spray, sparkly spray. The Adirondack color washes are my favorite, just, you know, a wash of color spray. There's just too many to list. So, and I think if you ask that of any crafter, they would say the same thing. It's kind of hard to pick a favorite because there are just too many. With papers, it's Graphic 45 and Prima. Those are the two that I just absolutely love. And number 4, what is your favorite color? Oh, this is another one that's hard, because I'm a color whore. I like them all. And I am a color junkie. I do tend to lean toward blacks, obviously. Hello, I'm wearing black. I wear black a lot. And so black and brown and with pink thrown in, those are my favorite colors. But honestly, I just love the whole rainbow array of colors, because I just see a color and I just get so excited. It makes me happy. That's why I surround myself with color. Because it puts me in my happy spot. So anyway, no favorite color. I like them all. What is your crafting style? I haven't been doing this long enough to develop a style, so I really don't have one. I haven't developed one yet. I do like all things shabby and vintage, but I don't really think my work reflects that. Because I'm still trying to learn how to incorporate that into my craft. So, anyway, what is something you would like to try? Well, I would like to try the clay. There is a book called, I think it's Artful Mosaics. I've got it on my Kindle right now, but I think I'm going to have to buy the hardbound copy of it, because I need it on my shelf. But, you know, getting into clay work and stamping in clay and mica powders on the clay, that's going to be the next thing I'm going to start delving into. So realistically, the clay is what I'm, you know, is something I want to try. But dreaming wise, I guess it would be drawing. I would love to like take some drawing courses and you know, learn how to properly sketch. My favorite YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. I love everybody on YouTube. That's the thing. I have so many subscriptions. I have like close to 200 now, because I just love watching people in the creation process and watching, you know, how it evolves, and or just a completed project even. I'm a total addict to this craft, and so watching videos, you know, sometimes it's hard to find time to actually do crafting myself, because I'm so absorbed in watching other people's work. So I don't really have a favorite, but I guess if I had to say Rach0113, Rachel, her videos are what prompted me to get into this mixed media field. So definitely her channel. She's super talented. There's a lot of talented people on here, but she's the one who jump started me into this. And of course, Donna Downey, her Inspiration Wednesday is another reason I got into this. Right after I started watching Rachel's videos, I started watching Donna Downey's Inspiration Wednesday, and I constantly go back to her videos for inspiration, which I guess is the reason why she does it. But, you know, there are a lot of awesome art journalers out there, and Kellie, who has befriended me here on YouTube, she's another one that just I love watching her creative process when she's doing her pages. I wish she would do more. Hint, hint. But anyway, so there are a lot of them, like Miranda Edney, Miss Liberty 25. Watching her paper crafting is just she just blows me away, absolutely blows me away. But like I said, there's numerous people on here that I'm sure everybody is familiar with, because they've probably favored it on YouTube just like I have. Because when I got into this, like I said, I just started checking out everybody on YouTube. So if you only had $10 in your pocket, what would you spend it on and where? That is so easy. I would take a 40% off coupon to Michael's and go buy some golden paint, because I love golden paints, and if I only had $10, I would get just an expensive bottle of golden paint, use a 40% off coupon, and that's how I'd spend my $10. It's the first section I'm drawn to every time I go there, but I pretty much have all the colors now that are in their heavy body and their fluid acrylics. So anyway, but that's definitely where I would spend my money. When you start crafting, what is the one item that helps you put it all together? Well, when I start crafting, I really, unless I'm working on an album, like right now I'm working on a file folder album, I kind of knew where that was going, because I'm working on a wedding album for a friend who's getting married next month. But as far as art journaling, I really don't know where I'm going. I throw down a bunch of, color, and I kind of let the page just lead me wherever. And, I'll want to try different techniques or whatever. And usually I don't know where it's going until the very end. I don't know at the start. I know at the end when I'm getting ready to go find a quote from thinkexist.com or, wherever. I keep a book of quotes. So I let the page lead me to that feeling, and then I'll usually find a quote to match that feeling, and that is how I pull it all together, because the page leads me there. And if you would have never heard of crafting, what other hobby would you have picked up? Well, I did a lot of research when I found this mixed media to do as a hobby, so really nothing else interested me, but I guess maybe nature photography, because I don't have family to photograph, so I guess nature photography. I love hiking, so going out on, we have a lot of great parks here in the Gulf Coast here in Florida, so a lot of great parks are accessible to me, so I probably would have taken up nature photography, but that probably would have led me into this craft anyway. So and then the last question, what #1 item do you recommend the newbies to have? And I know this now because I am a newbie. And I think if you have red, blue, and yellow paint, you can start, well, it depends on what you're doing too. Like if you're getting into scrapbooking, it's totally different. Your needs are going to be totally different than if you're an art journaler, or, if you're a clay artist, those needs are going to be different. But I'm going based off of what, got me started, and that was like the whole art journaling and altered books. And if you have red, yellow, and blue paints, you can make any paint color from that. You don't have to have, a lot of money to do art journaling. You just need some paper and paints, and you can just go, and a pen, and you can go from there. But, and then, if you add black and white, you can add tonality to those colors. But just those 5, red, yellow, blue, black, and white. And you can pretty much, you can do anything. So I would recommend, though, that above anything else. So anyway, that is it on the questions. And thanks again, Kellie, for tagging me. And I hope you get a little bit more insight into what drew me to this craft. And I will, I guess, see you guys when I do my next video. Bye!